viewers, welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Friday Flex, where we speak youth entertainment. My name is Michelina Vatises, and to see what my zone is all about, please watch the following video. In today's episode, we'll be speaking all about matric fails. Now, we all know that the COVID pandemic had quite a shift in the dates, but that still couldn't stop us from having our matric fails this year. Now, we'll be looking at tips first, and then the do's and don'ts for the preparation of your matric fail. The first on the list is defining your budget. Now, we all know that, especially for girls, it's important to have a budget, because they'll have to do all things like hair, makeup, get their shoe. And us girls like going the extra mile. So we wouldn't like to go to a shop and just get any shoe, because anyone can get that shoe, but we would go the extra mile and order a shoe, for example. So a budget is very important. As before you start planning your matric fail, make sure that you know how much you have and how much you want to spend. With proper budgeting, you can ensure that you can get everything you need for the special occasion without going into debt. You'll consider the following expenses, such as the matric dress or the suit, the shoes, hair, accessories, makeup, car hire, and even after party, because what is a matric farewell without an after party? The next on the list is we need to book appointments in advance. Now, this is for the girls especially. If your matric farewell is this coming Saturday, you'll have to make sure that you book appointments, because there are so many other matric farewells happening. This will just avoid disappointment. Organizing the pre-party in advance. Okay, the pre-party is usually not necessary, because you'll already have an after party after the whole entrance and gelling with your classmates or your fellow mates before you guys venture into your different directions. So a pre-party is not a pre-party you can have at home with your family members while you're preparing or getting ready, or even before you go for the photo shoot. The next on the list, we'll be looking at hiring a car. Now, we all know that it's difficult to get a car that same day, so pre-planning is very important if you want your matric farewell to be top notch. You can go to MNZ or the different car hires in your specific town. Find out the price, for how many hours you want to hire the car, because usually it's just for the entrance that you need the car. After that, you won't you won't need a car. The next on the list is photography. There are so many photographers. At the end of the episode, I will give you a few photographers handles, makeup artists, nail artists, barbers, designers, that I will plug you. I'm your girl. So yes, we were at photography. There are so many photographers, as I said. So there you also have to book an appointment. You can consider your photography options beforehand so that you don't miss out on opportunities to record your precious memories. Hiring a photographer is one way to ensure that you get good quality images of the big day. Of course, that I agree with. It's one thing to snap with your phone, but you'll need good quality pictures. Okay, and now we come to the after party. It depends for certain schools or for certain mates. Some schools don't prepare after parties. Usually it's the class of 2020 that decides they want to have an after party. So it's all up to you to have an after party. It can be at a chill spot, after the whole entrance as I said earlier on before. So you'll need to decide where you want to go and what you'll be wearing. just make sure that you go home and change, because you wouldn't want to dance the night away with your ball gown or your matric fowl dress or your suit. You would want to wear something comfortable, sneakers, and and then we'll look at picking an outfit. So you have to take the time to choose an outfit that you have, so that you can look at your best for your matric fail. I mean, who wouldn't want to look their best? Try it on again, go for fittings if you have to, make appointments with your designer, or just adjustments, so that you know that when the day comes you don't stress and your outfit is sorted for the day. Let's come to your shoes. Now, shoes are important. It's an important consideration, as they need to be both stylish and comfortable. It doesn't help you having a 6-inch high heel shoe knowing that you can't even walk in high heels. So you'll have to get something that's cute and yet comfortable at the same time. So it's worth putting effort into choosing the right shoes, as they can make or break an outfit. With the boys, it's not really much of a big deal, because they can get any shoe. With boys it's just very simple. All they have to do is get a suit, get shoes, a tie, maybe yes, no, they might want to get a bow tie, or they won't even need a bow tie, and then just a haircut, then they're good to go. So you don't want to have sore feet after your entrance, so you should just make sure that you choose the correct shoe. And last but not least is after your whole matric fail, make sure that you always stay safe, especially at the after party. So now we'll be looking at the official do's and don't list. First up, we have the dress. So you must feel comfortable in your dress. You'll know when it's the right fit, because you won't want to take it off. So make sure that your dress is comfortable, and you'll ensure that by always visiting your designer before the actual big day. The do is also make sure that you can breathe and move freely, like for the dance, because there has to be a part where you'll be on the dance floor. The don't is choose the dress that your mom and your siblings say that you must wear. So the decision must lie by you. If your mom decides that you should wear this dress and you feel like you want to wear another design dress, then go for that dress, because at the end of the day you are the one wearing that dress. Number 2 is finding a date. Don't stress yourself over finding a date. It's not a big deal. I mean, you can enter alone, and remember, this is your night. Don't make it about a boy or a girl. So if you don't find a date, don't stress yourself. There's a reason why you never found that date. The do is ask a friend to go. If you feel like you don't want to enter alone, you can ask your friends or ask your group, so that you guys can make a grand entrance. Okay, number 3 on the list is shoes. So the do is wear your shoes in with socks a few weeks before the dance. This is for the gents. If you feel like your shoe is still tight, or it feels like it bites you, just wear socks and walk around with it a week before the actual day. And practice working in your heels, ladies, at home. You do not want to fall, trip, or have wobbly legs when doing your entrance, because that's the time that anxiety kicks in. The crowd is screaming, all eyes on you, and you might feel you're in the spotlight, and you'll feel the pressure. So make sure that you are able to work in your heels. Also, find your perfect slippers or your heels at the shops. Number 4, we have expectations. So don't have expectations of a fantasy perfect night, because this will lead to disappointments. Expectations always, and I emphasize always, leave a room for disappointment. So do not expect anything. and just be in the moment. You know, once you enter, just enjoy yourself, man. You don't need to stress about expectations. Number 5, we have photos. Practice your poses at home or in front of the mirror, and also take a special pic with your parents. You know, it's always important, I mean, if your parents are there, or the people that mean the most to you, that they make it for your photo shoot. Okay, and number 6, we have the checklist. This is, we prepare making a checklist of everything you need, like booking appointments, you know, and finding your shoe, you know, your perfect makeup artist. If you want a natural look, you find the one makeup artist that's good with natural looks. And then number 7, we have goals. So make your goal to have the most fun at the dance. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Your confidence is the most beautiful thing a girl or a boy can have. So use it and abuse it. Your good vibes will attract all good things to you. Okay, so use these tips to guide you, to inspire. So as I mentioned, I'm your girl and I will plug you. So now we'll look at the different people that can assist you with your makeup, your nails, your dress, your suit, your shoes, and your hair. So now we'll look at the makeup artists. We have first makeup by Arvashni. I will also just insert her link of Instagram, so you can contact her there. We have makeup by Dean, and all these people are mobile, so it doesn't matter if you're all the way in the coast and you want one of these ladies to do your makeup. You can just DM them or call them, and they will sure make their way to wherever you are. We have Slay by Tia and Melvin Mackey, and we have Ada Awala as well. Moving on to the nail artists, we have Cero Africa, we have Nyota's Mama, we have nails by Adiva, Anna Adiva, and nails by Shireen. To the dresses, we have Temptations, where you can go pick and choose the already made dresses, or if you want to go the extra mile and design your dress, we have Schultz Roberto, we have Ignacio the designer, and then we have Damage Design. So you just rock up with your design style and they will give you the perfect dress that you want. For the gents, the suits, they can also contact Ignacio the designer, as he is also a designer for suits, or they can visit Temptations. And the shoes, for the shops, you can visit Legit, Edgar's, Shoebox in Cederhof, or you can visit the different online boutiques which is on Instagram, and you can order your shoes from them. For the hair, you can visit Virgin Hair Boutique, Superlative Hair, and these people courier. So as I said before, don't stress. If you're in another town, you will get your hair. We have Super Beauty World, and for the gents, you can visit Cheese the Blade and Tatekulu Barber. So that was it for today, and we should not forget that we have the Tourism Expo coming up. That's gonna take place from the 4th till the 7th of November at SKW in November. It's going to be a blast. Come in numbers, and remember that there are 1,000 vouchers that you can win. So watch the following video for the terms and conditions.